Alright guys, what's going on? We're back again with yet another video. I do have to address something before we jump into the shoe of today. For those of you guys who don't know, I was definitely wearing my sunglasses for the last couple videos. The reason why is obviously this eye right here. I did mention in the past video that I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma in the left orbital eyeball, and it's definitely a really strange situation, but there's nothing dangerous about it. The eye is starting to look better after treatment. It's very, very weird to just come out here and say this like this, but I don't think it's really all that cool to just hide behind my sunglasses either. So as my eye gets better, I think I'm gonna start just doing the videos like this more, and we'll take it from there. In like a week or two, it should be back to normal. I might honestly make a full video on what happened. That might be soon. Let me know if you guys would want that. I know I'm really more of a lighter hearted channel, but sometimes things happen that aren't the most light, and serious shit happens. So I definitely got a rude awakening. But today we're gonna do a review on the newest Nike and Union collab. These right here are the Field General in the Shimmer colorway. This was a Union exclusive. They only dropped on the Union website rather, but there is also other colorways of the same shoe that dropped on the Nike sneakers app. I think this is the best colorway out of all of them. Definitely a cool shoe that we're gonna get into right now. So basically, the Field General, for those of you guys who don't know, this is a very old shoe. It came out in 1982. There's almost no technology within it. So the midsole is very flat to the ground. The outsole doesn't have much going on with it. And yeah, it's just a very old shoe. So that's kind of the vibe that they're going for. It is a football shoe. So these are made for football back in the 1980s. And you would see football players playing with this shoe. So jumping into the box right here, on the front of the box, it does look like a locker to represent the locker room that would be in football, and it's actually really realistic. You got the lock right here, you got the handle, the grates, kind of like that old school looking feel. You got the Union logo right there, you got Union branding right here on the top. On the side you got some more Union logos, Nike swooshes. Like I said, these are straight from Union. This is the size tag on them. Popping the lid of the box, we do have some blue wrapping paper inside, which, pretty cool. Does have some Union branding on it as well. And I really, really like the box on the shoe. I think that it's really, really cool. Here's a better look at that wrapping paper in that Union branding as well. Like I said, then we also got, my trainer took the insole out of the shoe. So this is the way the insole looks. I usually don't show that, but since it's already out, might as well. These are size 8.5, and the insole is really, really thin. And it does say Union on the back of it. Then you got these Union stickers right here, which are pretty sick as well. Definitely a cool touch. You got some spare, almost like pinkish laces. Maybe they're white, but they do have a hint of pink. And then some pink and brown laces right here. Those are the main goodies in the box. It also does say Union was here right on the top of the box. So you got a lot going on here. You also have this right here, which says C plus B, which is Chris plus Beth. Chris Gibbs is the creative director behind Union. Beth is his lawfully wedded wife. Jumping back to the shoe itself, on the lateral side, the main details that we have are this kind of like brown beige color going on the front. You got this brown on the toe right here. You got the gray swoosh Union LA branding right there in yellow. You got some yellow stitching, some pink accents right here. Overall, there is actually a lot going on. They look kind of like a waffle in my opinion, which is kind of funny too, but they honestly look like a waffle. I don't know. The color scheme gives me waffle vibes. They are kind of similar to the Union LA, the low top AJKOs. I think they bear similarities. The colorway is different, but the way they're so flat to the ground, I feel like it's similar. And I used to have those. Those were a great shoe as well. Whoops. And then jumping into some other details, we got these laces right now with the yellow laces. I do think those are the best laces on the shoe so far that I've seen. You do have a bit of an exposed tongue right there. As you can see, this one says Union, and on the left shoe says Nike on it. Union Nike right there. Typical branding. On the medial side, we got the same color schemes going on. On the back of the shoe, we do have a pretty nice pull tab right there to get your foot in more easily. And then we got some Nike branding along with a Nike swoosh and some ridges towards the bottom right there, just for some design details to add to the whole look of the shoe. On the midsole, I also forgot to mention that you got the Nike branding right here, as well as the Union branding on the left shoe. So that is one area where both shoes differ. The branding on the midsole, which is done in a brown. On the outsole right here, we got like this waffle traction pattern going on. Kind of cool actually. I like the way the outsole looks on the shoe. But I don't imagine it's very high tech since it's from 1982. Very, very old. You also got the Nike logo in the middle. As far as like the build of this shoe, it's a very flimsy shoe. It's kind of weird to hold it because it's very thin. And I feel like, I don't know, your foot would definitely be pretty, I wouldn't say uncomfortable, but definitely riding low to the ground for sure. I don't think it would be a comfortable shoe per se. I keep dropping it as well. But as far as sizing wise, Union's website does recommend you go down a half size, so take that for what you will. My trainer went down a half size to an 8.5. He's a true size 9. He said they fit him fine, but I wouldn't do that personally because I don't really see a point to wearing a super tight shoe just for the hell of it. So yeah, I don't know. I would just go true size. Definitely don't go up though, because true size will be just fine. As far as the quality goes, so these retail for $120, so you can't really expect that much. The mesh lining here is super flimsy, and then this suede is pretty dead as well. Not too much to rave about, but it is $120, which is cheap, and it's not a high-tech shoe, so I think by all intents and purposes, it's not bad, but it's not great. That's what I would say. And yeah, those are the main details on the shoe. Like I said, there is other colorways as well, but I think this is the best one. It is the Union official exclusive from the website itself. That's pretty cool. And yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end it off right here. I do like the shoe. I do actually kind of dig it, but I don't think I would buy it for myself just because I have enough shoes at this point. But if I was a huge Union head, I might actually buy them, especially for a low retail. One thing I did forget to mention on the box, it does say something. I can't even read it, to be honest. I think it says "Know the Lore," but yeah, it does. a lot of like textual insignia on the box and all that. It also does say the size right here inside the shoe on the ankle collar. It says size 8, so size 8.5. So I think that's really cool as well. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna end it here. I do have one more shoe to review today. Stay tuned for that video. Take care, and I'll see you all later. Peace.